All right, we're here for 12U. We're after a little bit of a late start as my equipment died on the 11U game, so I wanted to charge it up to at least 25% to make it to halftime so I can charge it again. So I apologize, Coach Miggs. My bad, bro. But Raiders have the ball here, as I'm gonna have to step away for a second to say bye to my family who came down to see my son play in the 11U game. But as of right now, I'm good. So right now I can't see what down it is, but I don't know what down it is. But we got about 15 yards for a first down, so we'll see what down it is here in a minute. So quarterback Paxton Diaz at quarterback. Ooh, as both sides jump. So let's see if they do. Yeah, and they're gonna call it on the defense. Neutral zone infraction. 5-yard penalty, so that'll move us up a little bit. Oh, and it is fourth, so that's big. So now instead of 4th and 15, it's 4th and 10. Again, this is 12U, Raiders and Colts. Drops back to pass. Paxton over to number 33. What a catch. Beautiful catch. Let's go, baby. Coach Miggs like that. I know that. Great catch. Fingertip catch. I think that's Salgado, number 33. But I'm going to have to... I'm telling you, all of my stuff died. My roster on my iPad, everything. So I'm letting that charge a little bit longer, and then I'm going to go get the roster. But regardless of that nice pitch and catch, it was a turnover on downs, but it's a good sign from the offense there. As the Colts take over on offense here, 0-0 in the first quarter. Colts in shotgun formation. Takes the snap on a handoff to the running back over to the left side, and he breaks a tackle somehow. As both of our guys kind of ran into each other, breaks another tackle, and finally gets laid out of bounds and a late flag. Is that going to be a late hit? Face mask. No, they're calling a face mask. But none, number 24, with a massive hit. As I'm going to say bye to my family, so hang tight. All right, my apologies. I am back. And we came back at a great time because that was a turnover on downs, Raider ball. Liam, sorry man, can you do me a favor? Can you go get my iPad from that little house? The big iPad. And if you missed it on the first drive, the Raiders showing a couple of nice executed plays with play actions, fake jet sweeps, as Paxton, the quarterback, I don't have my roster, man. I think his name's Paxton. I interviewed this kid. He's a stud. He's got a gold helmet. But he made a nice completion at number 33. I think it's Salgado, but we're pulling the roster right now, so we'll just hang tight. Shotgun formation is quarterback out to the right. On an option play, he pitches it, and so that's the second time we've seen that option. But to me, that's the first time all year we've seen the option. So shout out to Coach Miggs. They've struggled the last couple weeks, and he's saying, we're not just going to come out here and struggle. We're going to make some changes and give these defenses a little bit of a different look. And that option play, as it's being, maybe the results don't show it, but in the first times that they ran it, the pitch is being pitched by the quarterback at the correct time. That pitch was kind of in the dirt, but the one before that was pitched at the right time, and it was well defended. But options can be a very crucial play. So, as I think that's the end of the first quarter, as I think it's 0-0 still. But hang tight. So the angle from this side of the field is great when you're on offense or defense, really, because you can see the plays as they're being executed. But when they come back this way, when our offense comes back this way, it's kind of cool because then if they score a touchdown, it's here in the end.
You like that burger?
Thank you, brother. We'll see you guys.
Do you need food? Are you sure?
Job, man. Be annoying, dude. Just keep calling me. Dude, oh, you didn't get my application or what?
Hey, bro. Yeah. See you, Danny.
How about answer your text every once in a while?
It's the green bubble, remember? It's annoying.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Get an iPhone like the rest of the world.
I'm
Hurts my eyes, man.
That's just how it's going to be. Just
Fine.
accept it.
That's fine.
Okay.
It hurts my eyes.
I know, dude. It burns my eyeballs. All right, for real. That's the last family saying bye. My son had like 25 members come today because they're all from Bisbee and we're in Sierra Vista, so it's super cool for them to come out here. So, but I'm locked in now, baby. So a crucial 4th and 13 here. Quarterback passes, drops back, throws a little bit wide. It's gonna be a turnover on downs. Colts take over with good field position. because I now have my iPad with the roster. We'll do a little roster read here in a second so we can get everybody in there. See, look at this angle. This is sweet. So you got number 16 right closest to us. That's Jorge Guevara, and at safety. On the far right, you have number 15, Alex. Oh, sorry, hold on. And it's a run goes to the left, and he's bumped but not brought down, and still not brought down, and the frickin' field goal pole is in the way. But he's finally tackled down by number 12. I think it's number 12 and number 16. Number 16, Jorge Guevara, we just talked about. Number 12, Paxton Diaz. Hey, are you going back right now?
Yeah, we're gonna head back.
Okay, be careful, man.
Yeah,
I'll see you guys Tuesday. All right, later.
Where's RTR?
Say bye. Say bye to your coach.
Later, coach.
Later.
Where's RTR?
I don't know.
Remember Coach Eric said, oh, is he like going to RTR?
Oh, it's a pizza place. I guess a bunch of the team's going there, but he was like, does he want to go? And I was like, nah, he's good. Here, come shoot. Sit. As number 24, Nunn, a big playmaker for us, is shaking up on the plays. He kind of walks off on his own. Caleb Nunn is, we cannot lose him. He's a big part of this team. And defense coming back out. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the Raider 14-yard line, so they are threatening here. But man, this angle right here, dude, like if we could get a couple big hits or a pick or shoot, I might even go out there and, you know what I'm saying, bat a ball down or something. I'm right here, why not, dude? No, I'm not gonna do that. These kids will probably run me over. So quarterback in shotgun, low snap, rolls out to his right, now back to the other way, and he goes all the way down to the sideline, and he's hit big by number 33. That's Elijah Salgado, I think. Yeah, Elijah Salgado. Another big playmaker for us. Plays quarterback too, but he's a beast on defense. As you get a big hit there out of bounds. But still got a 1st down, all the way down to the 2. I'm gonna move my camera right here so we can get right behind the ball. So 1st and goal from the 2, as Salgado making a big tackle right before a touchdown. So they go on 2 here. Blitz from the right side as the running back hits it in, number 30, and there's a late hit, I believe. Or I don't know what the call is. Holding. Holding on the offense, baby. Let's go. As 44 says, what? Me? So, no touchdown. It'll be 1st and goal still, but this time from the 12 after the hold. Jet sweep to the right side to number 2, and he's going to be bumped out of bounds, and another flag. I didn't see anything wrong. There was no face mask, and they're calling it face mask. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I missed it. But regardless, that was number 25 on the tackle, along with number 22. Gabriel Garza, number 25, and number 22, Nathaniel Lizarraga.
Come on, Robles. Guard that line.
He's like really short.
So after the face mask, it'll be 1st and goal again, but this time from about the 4. Quarterback and shotgun as they stack up that right side. On a jet sweep, he gets hit once and then makes it in. So touchdown Colts, 6-0 here in the second.
Dude, what? That's embarrassing on your side if you just get beat up. I mean, you fighting an 8-year-old is more. No, the only thing I would do. The only thing I would do is say, okay, Parky.
As the Colts come out and try to convert here to make it 7-0 instead of 6-0. Quarterback in shotgun as he's got everybody bunched in the backfield with him. Got twins to the left, to his left, our right. Quarterback rolls to the right, fakes the throw, now throws, and it's going to be picked off. Nice pick right there. Let's go, baby. It doesn't necessarily, it's not a change of possession or anything, but that was a sweet interception by number 4 to Corey Rogers. Good closing speed shown there. And the Colts will kick off here. Raiders. Okay, I'm gonna move one more time because that field goal pole. I'm gonna try to go as far over, but I just want to have the best angle from back here as possible. It's best to be directly behind the players because then you can see how the plays are playing out. But I don't want that thing to be in the way, so hold on. Eli, come here. Hey, can you kind of clean up this area like this stuff? 7-0. Colts just scored. 7-0. Yeah. But it's in the second, so our defense can do it good. Oh yeah. Yeah, I just saw it too. Yeah. It's about to be halftime, 7-0 Colts, but
This is the 12U?
12-U.
Yeah.
Good luck, bro. All right. And it's going to be false start. Tried to clean off the lens, but it still looks wild. So that'll make it a 1st and 5 after the couple penalties. They're kind of going back and forth on penalties here. Looks like a handoff. Oh, nice move by Paxton Diaz to make something out of nothing. He still gets taken down in the backfield, but he does fumble, but the play was blown dead. It looks like he was going to hand off to Elijah Salgado, but Elijah went to the right, and the handoff was going to the left. So a little bit of a mix-up there, and Paxton did what he could. So a loss of 4 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 9. So a direct snap to number 11 right up the middle. That's going to be Mike Robles, who's been a playmaker for them in the last couple games. So it'll be a 3rd and 1 now. Raiders running 2 receivers on each side in almost a wishbone formation as they direct snap to number 52. Look at this offense. I don't even know which way the ball's going. Coach Miggs has been working on this all week long as that ball is handed off to Miguel Pazos. Lil Miggs for a 1st down. It's a tough play to defend because you're lined up in a wishbone formation, meaning you have the quarterback under center, and then you have a fullback directly behind you, and then you have 2 halfbacks behind him. And sometimes they'll hand the ball to the fullback. Sometimes they'll pitch the ball on a sweep to one of the halfbacks. Sometimes they'll do like a power I formation to one of the running backs. So it's a tough thing here. You see this play ran by the Air Force Academy a lot as a couple of fake handoffs where they planned, we don't know, and then Paxton Diaz tries to go down but gets hit at the same time. Now, if you notice on that last play, that was the same sort of play as we saw a couple plays ago where Paxton goes to hand off to one side, but no one's there. And then he is like, oh crap, and then just tries to turn it into something. But a loss of 3 on that play, so 2nd and 13. As play is blown dead. And when I said that it was in a wishbone, it's almost like instead of 1 fullback and 2 halfbacks, it's 2 fullbacks and 1 halfback, and then the quarterback. And somehow, I don't know how they're doing this because it's hard to see from this angle. So I'm trying to see where Paxton's lined up because sometimes they'll direct snap it to one of the fullbacks, but if he's under center, how does that happen? So there's no way he's under center. And I've been watching football my whole life, and I don't know. So I'm going to try to watch on this next play. I know sometimes it's hard to see on the screen when we're this far away, but. Oh yeah, Paxton's in almost a pistol formation. Dang, false start. Oh no, thank God. It's a neutral zone infraction on the defense. So it looks like they may have jumped off sides before we moved on the hard count. So here's the formation as I can see it. Paxton Diaz is a quarterback. He's lined up in almost like a pistol formation, meaning he's in shotgun. And then he has a halfback directly behind him, but then there's 2 almost slot backs in the backfield with him. And sometimes the center, but they're not slot backs because they're right behind the guards. So sometimes they'll direct snap, like right there, to Miguel Pazos. They'll direct snap to him. By the way, shout out to the offensive line on these last couple plays. They've had huge holes to run through. And there's another big run for a 1st down by number 52. It's going to be timeout Raiders. So Raiders moving the ball here with some confusion. And I mean confusing the defense. Confusing me as well. This is awesome. And that's all you can ask for, right? In these situations, when you lose a couple games in a row like this, it's like, are we going to go out there and do the same old? And they've been, all of our games are on YouTube, so teams can plan against these offenses. When they're lined up in certain formations, or if they're doing strong right or strong left, or if they have trips receivers to the left and a receiver goes in motions, it's probably going to be a jet sweep. But here, Coach Miggs thinking outside the box, and It's been good as they continue just to march down the field. 7-0 here. I think it's 7-0. Now we are in Sierra Vista, Arizona. I don't know if I said that, and the weather is phenomenal. It's probably 78 and cloudy and a little breeze, which we don't get a lot in Tucson. Tucson's hot, no breeze, no clouds. What? It's crazy. So after the timeout, Raiders come back out in that same formation. You got Salgado lined up as halfback. Paxton Diaz goes hands off on the misdirection, almost like a counter. But Salgado just gets swarmed up in the backfield. So a loss of 1 on that run there. As the Raiders take another timeout, which means we're probably under a minute before halftime starts. And then we'll take a quick 10 to 15 minute break and we'll be back for the second half. We got 14U after this. I believe it's 7-0, and I apologize. I'm normally really a lot better about knowing exactly what the score is so I can keep you guys updated, but my son's team finished the game before this, and a bunch of his mom's side of the family who live in Bisbee, which is 20-30 minute drive from Sierra Vista, all came. There's like 20 of them, so I wanted to make sure I thanked them all for coming out, and I was kind of in and out there for the first quarter, so I apologize. But I'm pretty sure it's 7-0, but I'll try to get an update on that. So Raiders come back out on offense, 2nd and 11. So I'm really going to try to watch to see how they're doing these plays. That's what they do. They direct snap it to one of the fullbacks. This is Miguel Pazos again. And Colts are kind of starting to catch on a little bit as Raiders take another timeout. That's their 3rd and final timeout here in the first half. It's an awesome, interesting play as quarterback lined up in pistol, which is kind of like a short shotgun. And he's got Salgado, which is a halfback, lined up directly behind him, number 33. And then you've got 57 and 52 lined up as fullbacks. And sometimes the center will direct snap it to one of the fullbacks that are like offset, which if you're playing defense can be very difficult to defend. And that's, I think, why we're having some success here. Number 57 is Julian Chavez. Let me try to do a quick roster read here. We have number 1, Nev Salcido. Number 2, Manny Garcia. Number 3, Teo Skinner. Number 4, Takori Rogers. Number 5, Amir Rivers. Number 8, Diego Ocampo. Number 9, Antonio Begay. Number 10, Carlos Santoyo. Number 11, Mike Robles. Number 12, Paxton Diaz. Number 13, Casanova Luzania. Number 14, Esteban Calzadillas. And we're back. So I'm going to do the rest of the roster read here in a second, as it is a 3rd and about 10. This time, direct snap to Pazos, number 52, but he's going to throw it. Oh my gosh. As the ball was in and out of the receiver's hands as they direct snapped it to Miguel Pazos as they've been running that play. And he runs and he's getting good yardage. So the defense is like, we got to stop this. And so now they direct snap it to him and the defense probably thinking, oh my gosh, here it is again. And he throws it deep and it's in and out of the receiver's hands. I couldn't see what receiver that was, but a great throw by Lil Miggs. Dang, that would have been sweet. This time running play over to the left for Miguel Pazos, but he gets brought down the backfield. That was 4th down, so it'll be a turnover on downs. And that's halftime, so we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. 7-0, I think, Colts.